All right. Big ups to the fam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're now rocking with the Sports Coma with Big Q and the guys, where we have intense, entertaining, educating, and enlightening sport talk from your favorite sports fam. Shout out to the fam. Quick flash report for you guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. By all means, feel free to share the show on your social media feed. Much love to the fam on Patreon Tuesday. Got a film study coming to the Patreon and YouTube membership family. It'll be up tonight. We have some internet issues, just to let you know. But a little stuff to talk about on today's broadcast. Just a quick throw out to early on to the head coach of the team, Kellen Moore, discuss the QB, the closeness of the QB battle. So let's jump right into this thing, as Bleacher Report did cover it. Scott Polasek, Tyler Shough, Spencer Rattler, QB competition is really, really close, says the head coach of the Saints. They have one more preseason game remaining. Apparently, they're done evaluating. We knew this would come down to the wire, but head coach Kellen Moore told reporters today he's not decided on who will start between Tyler Shough and Spencer Rattler, and will continue factoring in training camp practices as he works toward a decision. He said it's really, really close. Numbers, experience, reps, everything is all the way back to the start of training camp. Everything is very, very close between this group. We'll have to see how it plays out. That's what he said. So he added, I think both of these guys are putting up tremendous effort, tremendous work, and they're both doing a ton of good things. So we'll see how it goes. Moore is going against the trend this week in NFL, as the Cleveland Browns named their quarterback, Joe Flacco, as starting quarterback Monday. The Colts also named their starting quarterback, Daniel Jones, as a starter. I think the Daniel Jones situation is very interesting, because Daniel Jones was one of these quarterbacks that had close ties to the Manning family. Peyton Manning was exceptional in Indianapolis, and Daniel Jones, who has that Manning tie, is also now the starting quarterback up there. Very interesting developments there in Indianapolis. But nonetheless, New Orleans will also have its final preseason matchup against the Broncos, another measuring point. Each quarterback flashed his potential at times during the first two contests. Shough went 15-22 for $165, a touchdown and a pick six against the Chargers, while Rattler 18-24 for $199 and a touchdown and one interception against the Jags. Rattler also delivered in the clutch against the Jacksonville Jaguars with a touchdown pass to Pettis in the final 30 seconds before running in a 2-point conversion to tie the game, right? Just the way he finished was exciting, Rattler told reporters. Got to have it tight, got to have it tight moments and bring it to life out there on the field, especially in the Superdome, was fun. Rattler made 6 starts for the Saints last season, although the team went 0-6 in those contests, while he threw 4 touchdown passes to 5 interceptions. He didn't exactly look like a franchise quarterback in the process. Saints responded by selecting Shough in the second round of this upcoming draft, of this year's draft, rather. And the catch, Shough, is he's older rookie who turns 26 next month. Might be now or never for him. The Saints surely planned on playing him sometimes when they use such a high draft pick on him. It's a lot to factor in the decision, so perhaps it isn't surprising Moore is taking his time to come to the conclusion. So, like we talked about before, with the quarterback play between Spencer Rattler Spencer Rattler and Tyler Shough, these two guys are, in my opinion, I think that Spencer Rattler will end up starting. That's just my thought process. I think he'll end up starting for the black and gold this year, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he will keep the job. Spencer Rattler has to play at a high level to keep these folks off of him. So, it's very interesting because, like I said, it wouldn't hurt them at all to start Spencer. Now, Spencer, like I said, I think he's ahead of Tyler Shough. Tyler Shough is a rookie. It's a big point of contention is who will galvanize the ones. Which quarterback would actually look decent against the ones? It's we don't know how it's going to play, but I anticipate that the ones is going to get a lot of reps in the final preseason game. They're going to get a lot of reps in this final preseason game. And remember, after the preseason game is over with, it'll be 2 weeks before the Saints get their first regular season matchup against Arizona. So that's a good ways to wait before you get an opportunity to play again. Like I said, this is it's going to be a couple of weeks for the first regular season game. So, the new philosophy is to kind of play your starters for heavy reps in the final preseason game. And I think that'll be good for the Saints to do because the ones have not looked good. The offense and the defense haven't looked that good in these preseason games. The backups have, in terms of them when they come in there, you see some decent football, but the ones have not looked as good as we have wanted them. They look rusty. Their play is disjointed. It's injury, it's mistake prone. So it hadn't looked good. So if you really want to kind of give your team the best quarterback or the best chance to win, it's definitely Spencer Rattler. And check this out. Let's look at this. Here's a poll from the platform where, I asked the question, who will be QB1 for the season opener? Over 500 people voted on it, and 86% of the family members says it's Spencer Rattler. Over 14% that says it's Tyler Shough. So a lot of the Who Dat Nation is saying, man, listen, if we want to win right now, the best chance to, or try to win some games or be competitive, the best chance we have to accomplish in this feat is simply to go with Spencer Rattler. And Tyler Shough, 26 years old, he'll learn the position. He's a rookie. It simply is what it is. So the Who Dat Nation believes Rattler is the guy going forward. And we still got a preseason game with the Broncos coming up. And we'll talk about that. We'll go over that. So anyway, with that being said, that'll be enough on that. Shout out to the Patreon Champions YouTube membership as well. And shout out to you guys, the Great Saint Think Tank and the Mighty Who Dat Nation. If you want to join our Patreon or as our membership at YouTube, you can see the membership or join tab is here. Or simply go to the links in the description section for all of that. All those links, including our sponsors, are in the description section below for the fam. So with that being said, I'm going to get out on that. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow. Much love and Who Dat Take. Peace. Who Dat Take?